Broadcasting to you from a little grass shack in the middle of the Pacific.
Live in the place to be.
Well, they're actually in the Bay Area.
Yeah!
But they are the premier Pacifica show that shines a spotlight on positive Pacific Islanders.
You listening to the sound.
Role models coming brown every Thursday night at 6.
East to west, we getting hurt.
Brought to you by Pacifica by Design. It's the iconic Faika podcast with your hosts, Naki and Carl.
What's up, Neki?
Oh my God, it's so hot in here.
It is warm. It is warm.
It's so hot.
We can make it even hotter and turn on the lights.
Oh yeah. No.
Oh my gosh. It is season 8, episode 23. It is the middle of July, and it is hot in the studio today. The heat wave continues. Man, 2024 has been a amazingly hot summer, and I'm looking at the forecast. There's no end in sight. It's over 100, up to 108 in Sacramento again.
It was 95, I think, today. It seems hotter though.
Below 100 for the first time in who knows how long, but that is the summer that we're in the middle of, and I live in Sacramento, but I complain about the heat every year because it's so hot.
No, I like the summer because in the winter I complain that it's cold.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
We're in here complaining.
Never happy, never happy, never happy.
That's how we do.
That's how we do. So,
let's see. Today we got. We're gonna the back half. Let's just start off with this. The back half we have 3 of the contestants from Miss Golden Gate, San Francisco. Naki was able to get 3 amazing young ladies, and they'll be here in the second half of the show today. We've got our check-ins. I'm going to talk about Pie Fest event they had last week that I pinch hit for Naki, and our community events, which we are right in the middle of the summer, in the middle of just events every week. And I know that Talanoa Tuesday dedicated an entire show just to making sure the community is informed about what's coming up.
Very nice.
And so it's good. It's good for us and the other PI shows to make sure that everybody's aware. I think, did I just see Cree check in?
Yes, Christine Mauga, who is the executive director for All My Usos.
And running the best day of the summer, Hamu Barbecue. We'll talk about that during community events.
The event of the summer.
Our check-ins. So,
yes.
Maggie, what's good?
So, hey to Christine. Hey, Cree.
Hey, Cree.
Lena Manulilua has checked in. Vince, what's up, Vince? I was trying to get to you this weekend. I swear. If you go check out Big Goose Radio, they have their food festival this weekend. I was trying to get there. Is it this weekend? Yes. So I'm looking forward to that.
You got some things going on. You got some things you got to
I have tons of stuff to do. So this weekend is crazy busy everywhere. Vo is on. Hey, Vo. Tons of events going on this weekend. This week, I'm excited to have Miss Samoa Golden Gate scholarship pageant is happening next week on the 25th. Look out for them. Go follow PICP. It's brought to you by PICP. Go follow them and Miss Samoa Golden Gate to get all your updates and check out all the information and what's coming up. They have a full schedule this week, and so we're starting off their Thursday by having them on 3 amazing young ladies who will be all over the place this week and next week. And so tons and tons of events we'll be going over during the community events. So I'm excited to talk to them, Grace, Kerina, and Muliagatele. Alize. Yes. So tons and tons of events. Like I said, like tomorrow is the Camp Unity's last, their graduation, kind of their luau that they're having tomorrow. So check them out, follow them on social media. Also tomorrow is the Nesian night. We'll be talking about that in community announcements. Tons of Pacific Feats is happening this weekend. Man,
I'm gearing up that stadium already.
Right.
That's going to be a big event.
JP with Mauga checked in from PayPal Stadium in San Jose, where the event will be happening. Reno, hi Reno,
Hey,
Reno
Reno.
Liaiga, Hawaii, Mr. Famous himself, so famous. He's famous, and so
I like to say friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
Nephew of the show. Nephew of the show. Famous. So yeah, tons of stuff happening. I'm crazy busy with work and PBD stuff. Pacifica and Focus has like 3 cohorts going on at the same time. And so they're crazy busy. And so yesterday we wrapped up our mental health program with the Job Corps kids. And I should have uploaded pictures, but they had gift packages, gift bags,
swag bags.
Swag
no
bag.
event that
I
Naki's
love
involved with that
swag
doesn't have
bags.
swag bags.
I love swag bags. And they got t-shirts. Our mental health group got t-shirts. They got a year of mental health. They get to talk to a clinician.
Oh,
they got a year of free service.
Oh, service.
Yeah, subscription service. So they got a year of that. They got their photos in a portfolio.
Oh,
yeah, they got their very own little portfolio because we couldn't do the big dinner whoopla thing.
So the photos that the class took are specifically for the kids.
The class that each student got their own portfolio with their own photos. Yeah, with their own photos. So Mena and PD did a great job, and Susie did a great job this year. And so we're looking forward to that. Half a day. Thank you for tuning in. Do you know if there's a Bay Area Guam 80th Liberation Day event picnic? I think there is. Let me check it, and I will message you. So because there's tons of events happening, tons of events happening throughout the summer. So I will go look and let you know.
It's a good problem to have.
Yes, it's a good problem to know.
Missing this one because you're attending that one.
Yes. So tons and tons of stuff. I keep saying that, so please follow our page, follow everyone that PICP, Samoan Solutions, all my usos, Fatasi, who else? Camp Unity. I mean, follow all these pages on Instagram. Heidi's group, Kutaran. Yes. Yeah. Follow them and get all your information, and everybody posts their stuff all week. So I'm looking forward to that.
That's what I love about social media.
Yes.
You can stay connected that way. It doesn't have to just be, the look at me kind of thing. You can you can find your cultural events on social media.
On social media. So yeah, look for those. Woo Fred, I will have a great list on our Guam group. Okay. Send to me, so and then we'll post them the rest of the summer. So thank you so much if you could do that. So anyway, this week, I don't know, I don't want to get into too much politics. I don't want to get into any actually, but I just happened to be flipping channels yesterday and seeing, former President Trump. Is that how you address him?
President Trump or former President Trump?
Chose his VP, which is JD Vance, and I caught that for like 5 minutes. He had his mom on and his wife, and so
Indian wife. And she has ties. She was a litigation attorney here in
the Bay Area. Yeah,
she's got roots in the Bay, and I think it was on the Pacific Islanders' radar because there was an outside shot that Tulsi Gabbard. She was on the list. She was on Trump's list. So I think that some of the Pacific Islanders were kind of waiting to see, hoping against hope that maybe she would be the VP candidate. But it is JD Vance.
Yeah. So hey, go. Do your research on the candidates and vote who you want to vote for. We ain't telling you nothing. I'm just saying. So tell us about the event that you went to last Friday, put on by Pie Fest.
Right. So last Friday, and I got some pictures that we'll put up, but last Friday, Naki was going to lead a panel. She lead a discussion of women in STEM.
Yes.
So
and I got strep throat.
She got strep throat. We didn't want to get anybody sick.
Not because I talk too much or anything.
Not because of that.
Do it.
Then they said, let's think about that. She talks too much. No.
Yeah.
So actually, I was not a fan of me pinch hitting for you because it was a women's panel.
I'm sorry.
Right?
Yeah.
But talking to, and we are all about, PBD is all about supporting Matt and Lola, what they do, because we believe in what they do. I talked to them and I was like, are you sure? Because, and they said, hey.
Because I suggested Lola do it, but Lola, she likes to stay behind the scenes.
Yeah, you gotta lasso her to get her in front. And we do have some pictures of her. But so I pinch hit for it, sat into the session, and I got there early because our session, the one that you were supposed to moderate, right, was at like 1:30, right? But I wanted to see, it's so interesting, the events that they run. So I was like, I'm going to get there early. So I got there about 11.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. And I sat through, I went to, so we'll go ahead and throw some of the pictures up, but it was really amazing to see that, is, if you can zoom in.
Violet Wolf Saina.
And I got to spend lunch with her.
Founder and executive director of Climate Resilient Communities. Okay, girl.
So I got to spend lunch with her, and the things that she's doing in the islands, in the Pacific. One of the things I just said, hey, what can we do about global warming with the rising tides? Because we've heard those stories of like villages and graveyards with stones getting washed away. And I asked her, what exactly can we do? And she was going through a ton of stuff that can be done at the island level with what the plants are near the shore, putting banyan, putting the right types of plants near the shore, and they've actually been able to recover some.
Oh,
so
nice.
She's out there in the Pacific doing it. So that was a keynote
speaker. I wish I
speaker
would have made that.
That was opening. Go ahead.
Use my say.
That's her speaking. So this is the opening session. It was just exciting to see her speaking to the group.
And it was at Micron, right? So
Micron,
huge
corporation. Go ahead, and we'll see the connection that Lola had made. And this is them getting ready to go to the breakouts, right? So after Violet got done speaking, they were breaking the people, young ladies into groups. So they got a tour of the facility, and it was really cool to see, like, this is the cafeteria, and here's the menu you get to order from. And, here's the cubicles that were empty because it was a Friday.
Yeah.
And they talked about, the remote capacity. Not anybody's there on Fridays.
Yeah.
And that's exciting, right? They're like, oh, I don't have to necessarily be in the office on Friday. Go ahead. And so this is, these are some of the speakers.
Very nice.
And that is a Tongan lady that runs a construction company. So
what's her name?
She is, hold on a second here. I had this Maria Petatakapu. Is that right? Do I have that right? Yes.
Takapu. Nice.
And so she is a first generation college student, bachelor's degree in civil engineering.
Nice.
She actually wants to go back into to get her master's in construction management. So you can see that the ties there, right? Who works a lot of construction groups. So why don't we work for a company that's owned by a Pacific Islander? Go ahead. And I believe this is Alice Sanchez. Alice Sanchez is Hawaiian. And she leads the Native American network at Cisco. So it's an executive at Cisco in STEM. So again, the girls, it was called, the name of the event was Girls Gone STEM.
Oh, damn.
Right.
I hurt my I hit my headphone.
Very surprised.
Sorry. Damn, that's so awesome.
Girls Going Tech.
Yeah.
So there's a representative of the Hawaiian community of the women in STEM. Go ahead. And this is Celeste Faiwaso, and she's from Oakland. She's Samoan, obviously, and she's graduated at MIT. So these aren't like the degrees you get on paper napkins. These are like a degree, an engineering degree from MIT.
Very nice.
Very nice to see her there. And I think Lisa Flores is the last, and she is Chamorro. And she founded her own company called Talent Space, which is in the STEM industry. Got her own
Lisa.
company, and representing the Micronesians on stage. So it was really cool.
Nice.
Go ahead.
I love that.
It was cool to see. And that's Violet. That was her poster that was up there. We have a picture later with each of the ladies standing next to the poster. So it was good to see. This is the mentor. So they had college mentors there. So they got college female women that are in college in STEM courses to come talk to the young ladies. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. Go ahead. And this is one of the breakouts. So they had, it was like speed dating. So the young lady on the right is one of the mentors, and the other girls are the participants in the course. So I was wondering how are they going to get the girls to move from group to group in a timely fashion. So they actually figured that out. They just had the mentors pick up their sign and move to the next group. So they got to hear from people that are actually in college out there doing it. Go ahead. And this is the young lady. I think her name's Jennifer. She's the lady that works at Micron.
Nice.
That Lola, that PIFest has made a connection with, and she's really the one that set this whole thing up. The whole tour the campus tour, everything, and you can just see the connection that she and Lola had. I'm sure with Matt too, but she was happy to participate in that. Go ahead.
Nice.
That's a picture of the mentors at the end, and the panelists over there on the right. Just cool to see Pacific Islander women. The panel, go ahead, answer some really good questions. This is in the breakout. You can see they're doing interactive stuff, right? And you can see the engagement level of they made it interesting. They kept your attention. So cool things going on. If you hear another PIFest event going on where they're trying to get
don't miss.
Don't miss it.
And I think I think they partnered with Micron. They partnered with Camp Unity Girls, and I think they were 7th and 8th graders. There probably maybe was 25 to 30 girls, maybe.
About that. 25.
Yeah. So nice.
That is the mentoring, and that should be Naki on the left, but it's me. Talking to the ladies.
Oh, thank God I didn't go.
I'm supposed to be in the chair, but you know me, I can't sit. I can't stay in one place. So some of the questions were really, they were amazing to get the perspective of ladies in STEM. So as tough as it is today, think about 20 years ago, trying to break and cut your teeth in the STEM industry.
Nice.
So they talked about being a woman in college or being a woman in the industry, how they're making it, some of the motivations they had, some common drivers there, the culture, the family, things that you would expect to hear from Pacific Islander women as they progress through their careers. So it was
very nice.
Awesome to participate in.
Yay. Thank you for pinching.
That's our group.
Nice.
That's all of the group. And there's the keynote speakers.
Nice, standing near their posters.
The panel
very nice. Posters, so. That's awesome. Looks like a good turnout, and everybody had a good time. I wish I would have been there, but strep throat. So,
and then leave Friday at 3:30 from San Jose. The traffic was horrendous, but well worth it.
Yeah.
Well worth it.
Yeah. I know it took you a long time to get home.
3.5 hours.
So I appreciate you doing that.
I punched the address into Waze, and then it came up, and I was looking at the number going, what is that? What does that mean? 3:23. 3 it can't be 3. Oh, that's how long it's going to take. So got my podcast on, my audiobook or whatever it was, and made the drive. But again, well worth it for 2 reasons. One, obviously, getting young women into STEM is, completely admirable. And then anything that Matt and Lola are doing, we support however we can.
Support whatever they're doing. And so I love Matt and Lola, and thank you for the invite. And I'm sorry I couldn't be there. And I was all scratchy we weren't in the studio last week because I was home. So much better now, but we love Matt and Lola, and that was an amazing event, and hopefully they'll do it again soon with the young ladies. And
I don't think so, because it's like, that's how they do though.
That's how you learn though.
It's huge. Like the first time they did it, they got 25 young ladies in there. And it always brings you back to their first event where they had like 3 foot, the one that you and Mose went to. Like they had hundreds of people there.
They had like 600 people that registered
for their first event.
One of their first.
One of their first events.
So
the engagement level that they have it's amazing.
Yeah, it's a great event. So don't miss the next event when you follow Pie Fest. We are Pie Fest on Instagram, and catch their next event, catch all their events, because it's a really, really, it's the only one of its kind. Let me just tell you, it's the only one of its kind.
It's the only one in Northern California, the one that we know of. But again, if there are organizations or people that want to start organizations outside of the Bay Area, there's probably room for another one here in the Bay Area. It's not that I'm saying don't do it in the Bay Area, but if you're in Sacramento, if you're in Southern California or wherever, this kind of programming would blow up in any area where there are PIs.
Yeah. So, and I love that Matt and Lola started this because they went to a STEM fair or STEM event and didn't see any PIs, and they took their kids, and
Lola talked
representation.
About that. Their daughter had said, I want to make robots. And they were like, well, I don't know anything
about
making robots. So then they sought it out. And when they sought it out, they're like, nothing, like there are things out there.
But
nobody looks like my kid.
I'm
going to start my own. And
representation.
That's how many of those programs do we find these situations where Pacific Islanders,
everybody starts because of their kids.
They're like, well, I don't want to just send my kids someplace where they feel, like
not part of
odd
it.
person out. I'll start my own program.
Yes, I love that. So thank you, Matt and Lola, for that. And
I am actually wearing a shirt today.
I got my shirt
from them. I have Matt and Lola. I did get Naki her shirt.
Yes, thank you.
They were adamant.
Yes,
that I get you the shirt.
I appreciate it. So, Balangi Motufao, thank you for tuning in. Matt is on. Hey, Matt. So, like I said, go follow Pie Fest. You don't want to miss any of their events. We're going to go into...
I think we'll go to community
announcements. We can do that.
Doing?
Samoan Solutions. Nesian Night is happening Friday, July 19th, tomorrow at Liaiga Community Space. PI vendors, PI food. It starts at 6 p.m. and it runs until 10 p.m. Keep your dollar brown is their motto, whatever, and come on down to Liaiga tomorrow at 6 p.m. You have to go. It's an amazing, words can't describe it as we could tell you it is amazing. It's beautiful to see all the PI vendors, food, merch, but
and the parking lot's like a tailgate. It's like going to a sporting event.
Right. Everybody's eating their food, talking about the merch that they just got. So go check it out. It's a great event put on by Samoan Solutions.
And tomorrow, so there's two events in a row. Tomorrow, PICP, Pacific Islander Community Partnerships, presents Camp Unity's Luau finale, happening Friday, July 19th, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. tomorrow night, $5 admission, and children 5 and under are free. Join them at 450 Martin Street in Daly City.
Yeah. It's awesome. It's an awesome event. You get to see what the kids have learned during their summer programming. So go. Third annual Pacific Feast Festival is happening Saturday, July 20th and Sunday, July 21st at PayPal Park in San Jose, California. All ages are welcome it starts at 1 p.m. to 10 p.m.
1 p.m.
Whoa. Their theme this year is peace, love, and unity. Get your tickets at PacificFeastFestival.com. Fiji is there on Saturday. Maoli is there on Sunday. I love Maoli. They're there on Sunday. So go. Kapena, Anuhea, Latasha Lee. It's going to be a great weekend. Filled with music, filled with food. Tons and tons of people will be there. Mm-hmm.
But then the lady that kind of leaned in, he leaned into country. Yeah. So I had that on my Spotify shuffle earlier today when I was putting a air compressor, because I have chores to do at home now.
Yes.
Putting the air compressor together, and I just listened to the shuffle on Spotify. Oh my gosh.
I love
a ton of country songs.
I'm singing. Beautiful. They are in my car everywhere I go, and my kids, they didn't listen to Molly they did, but now they know all the words because I'm singing at the top of my lungs. So please go get your tickets. They're also here. Molly is here on the 20th as well in Pleasanton. Tickets are sold out. So, but Tickets are not sold out yet.
And there's
at Pacific
great
Feast.
footage. If you want to know what kind of a good time it is, go on to social media
and watch,
look at what happened in San Diego.
Yes,
look at
at
what
Holo
happened in
Holo.
San Diego.
Yes.
It was amazing, and a lot of those artists are going to be at PayPal Stadium.
Yes, Saturday and Sunday. Go get your tickets if you haven't gotten them yet. It's way worth it. Look at all the artists that are going to be there. Shai is on. Hey, Shai.
Hey, Shai.
We love Shai.
Hot in Vegas too.
It's going to be hot in Vegas.
Probably listening to us going,
yes.
Not as hot as it is here.
I love you, Shai. I'll see you soon.
Out.
Yeah. She also has Matalasi is back out in Las Vegas.
Back open. Doors
but
open
we'll get
again.
her back on. We'll get her back on in a little bit to bring her on. So yeah.
All right. Let's see. Fresh Off the Boat presents Polly Bites Bakery Sweets on July 21st. Don't miss their mouth-watering desserts that will set your taste buds on fire. 1515 Sports Drive in Sacramento. Doors open at 10 a.m. Again, that is July 21st. First come, first serve. You know it's going to sell out, so get there early.
Hurry. Miss Samoa Golden Gate Scholarship Pageant is brought to you by PICP, happening Thursday, July 25th at 6 p.m. You'll see them at the Scottish Rite Masonic Center in San Francisco. Follow MissSamoa.gg on Instagram for more information. And we have these lovely young ladies coming on next. How about that?
We'll get it here directly.
How lucky are we, right? Like, I think we know somebody.
It's almost as if we have a connection.
It's like we know somebody at PICP. But yeah, these lovely ladies
Speaking
are coming
of
on
which,
next. Yes.
The National Samoan Chiefs Council presents the San Francisco Samoan Flag Day celebration on August 3rd at 10 a.m. at the Presidio of San Francisco on the main parade lawn.
Yay.
There are many ways to participate and enjoy the festivities. Scan the code on the flyer and follow them on all social media.
Follow. We'll be there. We'll be there taking pictures, talking to people. If I put a mic in your face, please grab it and talk.
Probably going to be a Faumu contest.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Definitely going to see that.
Bring your best Faumu.
Yeah. Join all my Usos for their 9th annual Family Day Barbecue on August 17th at Gilman Park in San Francisco. Please register your entire family if you plan on attending by clicking the link in their bio. There will be free food, free resources, free family activities, free face painting, STEM. Pie Fest will be there. People will be cutting hairs. You'll get free backpacks.
Too many things to list.
Too much.
We couldn't even go over all of it.
Much. But if you see this flyer and you hear my voice, you are invited. We'll see you there.
Bring your best Faumu there too.
Bring your best everything there and bring your appetite.
Essence of just leave the drama.
Leave the drama with your mama.
The event is drama free.
Yeah.
Essence of Mana parenting class starts back up September 12th at 6 p.m. held on Zoom. It's a free 13-week course designated to support adult family members, develop communication skills and tools leading to more nurturing family relationships. Register today by contacting a friend of the show, Miss Nani Wilson, at nwilson@aars.org or Lulu Masina at lmasina@aars.org.
Yes. There you go. How about that? So we have, do we have everybody? We have we have somebody on time. You go, girl. You on time. I love you.
We'll put a word in for the judges.
We're going to put a word in for you. Just kidding. Everybody it's fair. We're not even a judge. But
it's
2 points for being on time.
Anyway, everybody's going to be late. The judges will probably be late.
Just kidding. We have nothing. No, we don't vote. We don't have any say on anything other than we get to say how pretty you are, and we can't wait for all 3 girls to come on.
No sway at all.
No sway at all. None. But if you see these 3 young ladies, it's gonna be I feel sorry for whoever the judges are, because it's gonna be a hard decision. All 3 of them are doing great community work in the community. They're all doing a great stuff. Okay, there 2. We got two. But they're all 3 of them are doing great work in the community. They're hitting all the community events, and they're in college doing
it. The thing is, even if they weren't contestants, they still be doing all the community
still
work.
would be
They
doing
still be
it,
doing
yeah.
all the cultural things.
Yes,
like
they would.
It's not like
Yeah.
anybody's campaigning and going, "Oh, I'm just going to sign up for this
Right.
just because of the pageant." But it's really, I don't know, it's inspiring to see
It's
young
very
ladies get out there
inspiring.
and put themselves out there, right? And that's not. I'm sure that's not
Yes.
comfortable.
No, it's
necessarily.
exactly. And kudos for just being a contestant, right?
That's
It
what I
takes
mean.
a lot
Like,
of
put yourself
guts.
out there.
Yeah.
Like
I was going to say something else, but it takes a lot of guts to get up there, and it just shows how strong you are. And, you know, so I'm so proud of you guys. Okay. We are going to bring these ladies in.
We have everybody. So
yes.
Here they come.
We're going to bring them in. So first we have Grace Levelasi. Well, Levelasi, Sophia Mauga. Thank
Kerina.
you. Yes, go ahead.
Kerina Temukisa Upatasi Paama.
And go ahead.
And Muliagatele, Alize, Foloi, Liaiga.
Look at that. We hit all the vowels, lady. We hit all the vowels. Welcome to our show. Thank you for tuning in. We're so excited to have you guys all here. We will start with Grace. Grace, go ahead and tell us a little bit more about yourself, and then we'll go on to the other beautiful young ladies. Just gotta unmute. I think. Is she on mute? Well, we want to start with Kerina.
Yeah, I think we'll start with Kerina and come back to Grace. It sounds like we're having a audio issue with Grace. We'll come back to you, Grace.
We will come back.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kerina. I'm from San Francisco, and I am a contestant in this pageant. I joined for the opportunity to express my culture and also encourage others like me in my group and in my community. And I'm very happy to be here with you guys. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you.
And let's go back to Grace and see if we're able to hear Grace this time.
Hi everyone, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
But Talafalava, my name is Grace Levalasi Sophia Mauga. I am 19 years of age and I hail from the beautiful villages of Pusisafutulafai, Tatuaitea, and Savai'i, and Alfanga and Alipata in Upolu, and then Fangatongo and Alao in American Samoa. I am one of the contestants for this pageant, and the reason for me running for this pageant is to really showcase my faith in God and my service within the community, and to really encourage the young people to elevate their voices in order to advocate for their people, their culture, and their language. And thank you so much. Thank you for having
thank you, Grace.
Thank you,
Thank
Grace.
you.
Then we're gonna wrap it up with Muliagatele.
Talofalava, my name is Muliagatele, Alize, Foloi, Liaiga, and I'm so excited to be here on this broadcast. I am a contestant for this pageant, and I'm sponsored by Rahidi Polynesian Dance of South San Francisco.
Nice.
The reason I am running for this pageant is to encourage our youth to find empowerment in their own cultures. Being Afakasi, I feel like that's a very important thing to me myself. I'm also representing the villages of Sapapali'i, Savai'i Samoa, and Lauli'i, American Samoa, Ta'u, Manua, and I'm really excited to be here. Thank you.
We're excited to have you. Thank you. That's my family's going crazy when you said Lauli'i.
Yeah.
I know. I was like,
I can hear the Moli family over there.
I know. Kalingi Tufono's on. Hey, sister. Okay, so everybody, it's coming up next week, right? And you have it looks like you have a full schedule this week. And I understand, we were talking about earlier how strong you women are as you're getting up there and running for this pageant. Is there anything, your platform, what are you going to push when you do win? And we'll start with Kerina.
All right. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. But for me, my platform is mainly to empower and to encourage the women of our community, like more specifically our young Tamaitai Samoa, to remind them that there is power in their identity and to be able to take hold of that and to hold on to that, because there is a saying in our culture which says, "E Lord Samoa iluna tu, luna ngangana maunanga." And so the basic message of that is that I would just like for them to, remember their character and be able to carry it with them with respect and with humility wherever they may go. And that's just something that I will be pushing for during my time as a contestant, and with God's blessing after that as well, the competition.
Awesome. Thank you, Kerina. What about you, Grace?
Oh my gosh.
We can hear
There
you.
you go.
We can hear you.
Thank you. My platform is to really inspire and to encourage the girls in my generation and to like the younger people to know how to elevate their voices, like I said, in order to advocate for what they believe in and to advocate for their people, our Samoa, our country, and to really find their identity and to really appreciate the people that are contributing into their growth and to really use that to shine and flourish in their lives and to really serve the community. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Grace.
Muliagatele?
I would really love to see more Afakasi youth being more involved in our community and having more of a voice, sticking up for themselves and saying what they need.
Awesome. Thank you. Can you, well, all of you, this is for all of you. Can you share a fun fact about yourself that most people don't know? And we'll start with Muliagatele.
One fun fact is that I spend a lot of time crocheting at home. I make almost anything, clothes, pillows, blankets, just very
Nice.
crafty. I like to keep my hands busy. So that's a little fun fact about me.
I love
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you. Grace,
Yeah.
what about you?
One fun fact about me is I think everyone pretty much know about it. Like, there's, yeah, like, I like recording videos and I edit it myself. And I feel like I keep it in my gallery. So my gallery is kind of low storage because I like recording, like capturing short stuff and to really create something big out of it.
Uh-huh.
I feel like that's my creativity right there.
Oh, nice. I like
Nice.
that.
We need an editor.
Yes. Thank you, Grace. Kerina, what about you?
For me, a fun fact about myself is that I'm trilingual. I can understand 3 languages, them being Samoan, English, and Tagalog.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
nice. I love it.
Yes. Thank you.
Of course. And ladies, what is your favorite place in San Francisco? In San Francisco, and why?
And we've learned that we
Oh,
got to
yeah,
call out a
sorry.
name because
Yeah.
everybody's so humble when they're Pacific Islanders. And if you just throw a question out, nobody answers.
Yes.
So we'll start with Kerina. Your favorite place in San Francisco and why?
My favorite place in San Francisco, I would have to say it'd be Japantown, just because it's a place that I see is, rich with culture as well. And it makes for a great hangout spot that I've made so many great memories at with my own friends as well. And it has a lot of amazing shops with different restaurants that have some really good food too. And I love food. And overall, it's just a pretty beautiful place in the city. It's a nice spot.
Yeah, it is.
If
Thanks,
Naki were a
Kerina.
judge, you would have just won her over
I
with a
know.
statement.
I'm
I love food.
Let's go. I'm food. Yes. How about you, Grace?
For me, I'm really a stay-at-home person. But I would say the Golden Gate Bridge because that's like where most of my families always want to go to and they come visit us.
Yes.
And I make a lot of memories with them over there. And it's really fun seeing the view and seeing all the people that come, like all the the people that come and take pictures, and you really see the love in them being there in that place, the Golden Gate Bridge. So I would say that's my favorite place because that's where I make memories with my family.
I love it. Thank you. Muliagatele.
It's a little hard for me to pick my favorite spot in San Francisco just because that's where all of my family came. My Irish side came, my great grandparents, and then my grandma moved my father here from Samoa, and then my Filipino side came here from my grandpa. So it kind of plays, an important role in my history of our family. But if I had to pick one spot, I think it would be Crocker Park because I do have a memory of going to my first Samoan Flag Day with my mom there.
Yes.
And I really enjoyed it. That was the first time I really got to see like my Samoan culture. Because like I said before, being Afakasi, I wasn't really raised with my Samoan side of the family. So I wasn't really used to seeing that kind of stuff. So that was my first introduction, was at Crocker Park.
I love that.
I love the
that.
multicultural piece of this, right? We have the Afakasi piece, we have multilingual people here, all of you probably. So, quick question, and I don't have it written down, but it just came to me when you ladies were talking. Can you give me 3 artists that are in your rotation? So in a Spotify rotation, your Apple playlist, 3 artists that are in your shuffle or in your rotation. We'll start with Grace.
For me, I have Stan Walker and Josh. Like one of his singles just dropped, and I've been playing that song on repeat. And then the other one is Tori Kelly because I am really inspired by her songs and her voice as well. So those are my 3. Thank you.
I love that.
Thank you,
I love
Grace.
that. Stan Walker, he's a biggie.
Yeah, I think that there's probably narrowing it down to 3. I'm probably not being real fair because there's a lot of people. I'm sure they have more than 3 artists. But Kerina, how about you? Who are 3 artists that you make sure are in your playlist?
So 3 artists that are always in my playlist. One of them would have to be Josh Tatofi.
Yeah.
The other one, especially recently, would of course be Maoli. But then as for my third one, I've also been listening to a lot of Luke Combs recently. So those are my 3 artists.
Nice.
So there's two things she would hit with. I love food and Maoli.
Yes.
Those are right down Naki's lane.
Yeah.
Muliagatele, how about you?
My 3 artists are Mary J. Blige, Little Jordy, and let's see, the third one is a little hard. I've been listening to a lot of Tevin Campbell lately, so I've been heavy on the R&B.
Nice. I like it. Those are good ones.
That's back in
those are. What about you?
Our day. 3?
Yeah.
Right now, Maoli.
Yes.
I love country, and then I love Maoli, and then I realized they were doing a lot of country, and I was like, just completely. It hasn't been 3 artists. It's been 1 in the last probably 2 days.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm a country fan, so probably older country like Johnny Cash.
Okay. That's old.
That's twangy.
That's old.
And because of I just seen in my news feed lately, Kapena. That was a huge fan in the 90s.
Yes.
Went to some of their concerts in Hawaii, and then it didn't just came on my news feed in the last couple of weeks, and I was like, man, I need to go connect again. And that's what I love about the accessibility of music now. If you just get an artist in your head and you're like, hey, I want to go listen to whoever, you can do it. Just look it up on YouTube or Spotify or whatever. So it's a kind of a odd group.
How
about you?
I have a Maoli on replay. Like every song is in my car all the time. Josh Tatofi, which really is he's one of my favorite artists. And then Reno on Hawaii. How about that? Reno on Hawaii on replay. So I love that we're getting to know you ladies. And this is not on the list either, but I'm going to ask you anyway, because I'm a foodie. If you had, what is to you, the hamo plates, Samoan plates that you buy on the weekends, and they're $20. What is your $20 plate? What is in your $20 plate? Let's go, Kerina.
My $20 plate of Samoan food? Okay, so immediately what comes to mind is I have to have the kalo and the fa'i, so the taro and the banana
Yep.
in coconut milk. And then I
Yes.
also love it with some sapasui
Mm-hmm.
and chicken curry, like kale.
Ooh.
Like
Nice.
that's what I would like. That's my ideal Samoa plate right there.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. What about you, Grace?
Oh my gosh. Sorry, Kerina. I think I'm gonna have to steal yours too because I feel like we have the same taste in food.
Yeah.
So I would say the taro, sapasui, and I don't know if this counts, but I always have to have musubi, spam musubi, because that's my go-to.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that counts. That goes on the
Yes,
plate.
that's so good. Muliagatele, what would be your $20 plate?
I haven't really tried Samoan food. Most only panipopo and panikeke. So I guess I would only get that.
Desserts. That's
I would like to try
always wants
taro
that.
though.
that is the desserts alone is worth
Right.
it. I love it. I love it. Thank you
Quick
so
shout out-
much.
Quick shout out to Two Guns. I
Ooh,
saw
in Vegas.
Cisco shouted out
Yes.
earlier, and it just got Shai just said the same thing.
Yes.
So my next visit to Vegas, I'm
We're
gonna
going
have
to
go
Two
look up
Guns. Come on, Shai. We're gonna go to Two Guns.
How about your
like
$20
soon.
plate?
Oh, my $20 plate is falifukalo, which is the taro with the coconut, balusami, and chicken. I ain't done sapsui and pangipopo.
That's like
To
a $50
me,
plate.
That's a $50 plate, right? Yeah. So yeah.
Nice.
So go back to serious questions. Do you have, or okay, how do you balance your cultural heritage with the pressure and expectations of modern society?
Got to name somebody.
Oh, Kerina, let's go, girl.
For me, in trying to balance my cultural heritage with the pressures from today, I would say that growing up, my faith has always been hand in hand with my culture. So I've found that my place of faith has really grounded me and given me peace. And the family and community that I found there as well, they're also always pushing for opportunities to teach our young ones today about their heritage so that they can carry not only our culture but also our faith moving forward, so because we are the next generation. And so overall I would say it would be my church, my community there, that has really helped me not only find but also maintain that balance in like between my culture and the pressures of modern day society.
Awesome. Thank you, Kerina.
Great answer.
Grace?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, great. What I do to balance my, was it cultural heritage you said?
Yes.
Yes. What I would do is, how I balance it is to really believe in God, knowing that He will make a way, because we all know God will make a way for anything that we do. So it's, for me, I really put my trust in God and to really connect with Him through prayer and really with the support of the people around me, my family and my Anamatangi Foundation. They're contributing to my growth. That really helps me balance out the stress and my love for my culture. So I would say God and my family, my church as well, and my Anamatangi Foundation. Thank you.
Thank you. Muliagatele.
I find it a little difficult sometimes to try to balance my cultural identity and what's expected of me in society, especially in the workplace. I really find myself trying to ground myself in culture and think of my ancestors and how they would handle things today if they were in my shoes. So that's kind of, how I try to balance it, is try to think of the ones that were before me and how they would have, wanted me to handle these situations I'm in.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Now, what inspired you to run? Like, what made you fill out the app and say, I think I'm going to run? Oh, I'm sorry, Muliagatele.
What really inspired me to run was being Afakasi. Growing up, I wasn't really around any Polynesians, let alone Samoans. It was mostly Asians and Hispanics. So I kind of struggled, finding my own culture. What really helped me was joining my family's dance group, Rahidi. They kind of helped me push to learn more about my culture. So now that I'm growing older, I'm trying to, how do I say this? I'm trying to learn more about myself and become the person I want to be through my own learning. So I found that Miss Golden Gate would probably help me be more into our community.
Definitely.
And yeah.
Definitely. Thank you.
Man, so on July 25th, this Thursday, the toughest job in the world is going to be the judges that have to pick between like answers like this and then say, oh, here's the one that's better than the other, or that is just the job that they have to sort through this. Don't envy it at all, because those are all amazing answers.
What about you, Grace?
For me, what inspired me to run for Miss Samoa, it was never really a thing that I was expecting in my journey, but what inspired me is really the people around me, and especially because I've been growing up in a family that's always speaking Samoan, and we're always attending Samoan occasions like, the Foloi Lavis. So what inspired me is to really the passion to really learn more about my culture, like the Samoan ways of service and working with Anamatangi. That really inspired me to give more service, contribute my service to my community and to my Samoan people, and to really show the love of God in my life to the people, that not only I appreciate my culture, but also am grateful to know God in my life. As to my text. So thank you.
Thank you, Grace.
I'm glad that we just get to be
I would
observers.
Everybody
of
wins.
the event.
You get a car.
Right?
You get a car. You get a car. Kerina?
For me, what inspired me to run is the question?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. So while I was initially encouraged by family and friends, after taking a lot of time to really think about it, I ultimately made the decision to run as a contestant because not only is it like a scholarship opportunity that can help me fund my education, but also because I saw it as a chance for even more cultural expression as well. And as someone who is naturally more on the introvert and quiet side of things, this is also a challenge for me to overcome that while I'm taking advantage of it to also learn more about my Samoan heritage. But more importantly, it's not really about what the position can do for me, but more about what I can do with this position for my community, for my people, for my villages, what I can give back to the people who have molded and nurtured me into what I am today. And that was what I was thinking when I made the decision to become a contestant.
See what I mean?
Oh man.
See what I mean? Like, how do you pick?
How do you pick
I
all
don't
three of
envy
you?
those judges at all.
All three of
but
you.
I'll be
are
there
amazing.
to watch it.
Yes.
And Shai just said that she's going to be in town.
She'll
during
be
the
watching
event,
it.
so she'll be there as well. But wow.
Yeah. So, do you guys have siblings? And if so, what do they think of all this? Like, you're on a show, you're going to be traveling, representing your family is a lot of pressure. Like, have your siblings, if you have siblings, have they given you any advice? Are they dogging you? What are they doing?
And we'll start.
We'll start with Grace.
I have a little brother. I only have one sibling. There's only two of us. I have a little brother that's 9 years old, and I feel like he's more into his phone than what's happening around him. But him being around me just really gives me that courage
Yeah.
and really encouraged me to do more for the younger generation because I feel like he's more into technology than the people around him. So um, that really encouraged me to push myself and to really be inspired by the little ones.
Yeah.
Honestly, he's like so smart. He's a genius in our family. Like my grandpa calls him a professor. So that inspired me to learn more. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Grace. Muliagatele.
I have two siblings. I have a younger sister. She's 24, and I have a younger brother who is 22. They're both so supportive of me. My sister is helping me a lot with the categories and trying to help me write up, what is going to be said during the pageant when I walk the categories. My brother's been watching a lot of past pageants, trying to help me, pick out things that I should try. So everyone's being very helpful, and I feel very loved. It's been really nice. I feel like this is like a way that me and my siblings have been bonding. We are getting closer. It's been really nice. I've been enjoying it a lot.
I love that. I love that. Thank you so much. Kerina?
Yes, for me, I do have siblings. One of them is here with me in California for the summer. And then I have two sisters and another brother who are supporting me from elsewhere in the world. They're on vacation. But my baby brother here, who is not really a baby anymore, is he's been in football this summer, and so he's preparing to begin his high school years. So he's been like putting a lot of his energy towards that. But even in the small moments, he has showed me that he's being supported, and it's really helped me with when everything gets really busy. Even just today before this interview, he kept me on time, and he was like, we need to go home. She needs to get ready. Let's get her there so that she doesn't have to stress. And it's those small moments like that that really have helped me get through everything here. So yeah. He's been really supportive. I appreciate it.
I love that. I love that your siblings are supporting you, and that Grace, you're actually being a role model, all of you, to your siblings, because you're showing them that you're going for what you want and that you're not shy about it, and that you're stepping forward to set an example for your siblings. And really, I'm thinking that this has really brought the whole family together, to support and support you on and I'm sure your parents or your family is like, oh, my daughter, my niece is running for Miss Samoa Golden Gate, So I would be doing that too. And so I'm proud of all three of you for stepping up and taking on this job, really,
Right.
because it
Huge
will be
commitment.
a huge commitment. And so we're so proud. Is there anything, I can ask one at a time. Muliagatele, who has been your role model, who has inspired you to get you here to this moment?
I think it would have to be my mom. She's the one who pushes me the most to be my most authentic self and to use my voice as my way to be the voice for the voiceless. She's just so supportive. I love her so much.
Awesome. Thank you. What about you, Grace?
You have a question more role model, but someone to look up to, it would be the prime minister.
For me, my role model, I would say all the ladies in my life, but the one person that
I'll
stands
keep it
out the
personal.
most is my grandma, my late grandmother that I lost back in 2022. I feel like she was a big inspiration for me and my role model because she was a really strong woman. Um, she was my prayer warrior. She was always praying for her grandkids. She always spoils us with her love and kindness. So I would say my late grandmother is my role model.
Thank you, Grace.
Thank you, Grace.
And Kerina, what about you?
A role model for me, I also for my role models, when I think of role models, I also think of all of the strong women that have helped me throughout life as well. Like the aunties that have been there for me, but also especially my mom as well, because it's not always easy when you're raising two kids as a single mom, but the patience and the strength that I see in her every day, and also the compassion, it's something that really it grounds me as well as a person and as a woman, and it's something that I look up to as well. So those I think she would also be a major role model to answer that question.
Oh, she's definitely a role model. All the women in all your lives. Um, I know we don't want to take any more time for you, and we're just so grateful to have all three of you on. We wish you good luck and congratulations. And we will see you July 25th. Please go get your tickets. Go check out these ladies. They'll Thursday, July 25th. At the Scottish Rite Masonic Center in San Francisco. Follow their page, Miss Samoa .gg on Instagram. And then PICP, they have all the information. God bless you. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you. And good luck.
Yes, good luck, ladies.
Thank you.
Before we end off, is it okay if I have some time to say something real quick?
Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, well, one, thank you guys so much for letting me have this time. And also, I'd love to shout out my sponsors and my team, my sponsors and designs, and as well as family and friends. Thank you guys so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
the love and the
Awesome.
support.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get all the sponsors.
Yes, Grace, you want to shout out your sponsors?
I want to shout out to my Anamatangi family. Thank you so much for your love and trust in me. Thank you for believing in me to run for this pageant. And I want to shout out to my family and my church for supporting me always. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Grace. Thank you. Muliagatele.
Big shout out to Rahidi Polynesian Dance and our sister dance troupe out all the way in Eba, Hawaii. I also want to thank my family and friends for supporting me this far on my journey. I'm so excited for this. I hope you all come out to see us next Thursday.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. PICP, thank you for this opportunity. Ladies, thank you for joining us this evening. We will see you next Thursday, July 25th. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Wow. Amazing. Wow. Man, I don't want that job. I mean, I would not want that job.
Every answer was better than the last, and everyone better than the one before. Like,
I don't want that job. Good luck. Good luck to whoever.
After like 2 or 3, I felt like just throwing something in the air going, how are you going to pick? Good luck. Good luck, judges.
And the judges are really good too. So good luck to those judges, because that's going to be a hard decision.
That will be one of the events that I attend where I am 100% grateful that I can just sit and enjoy.
Yeah.
And I will be looking at the judges going, yeah, I'm glad I'm not sitting in that seat.
Yes. We will be there going live. We will be talking to all the contestants. We'll check in with them before they get on stage. But I mean, it's going to be a great evening. Please do not miss out on these young ladies. Do not miss out.
So tickets are on sale on Eventbrite. So it's going to be on their social media, but it's also, if you want to just go look it up, Miss Golden Gate 2024, it's on Eventbrite. So you can go either way, but don't miss out.
Don't miss out. Please catch these ladies next Thursday. And then follow them. They're busy this week. Right. So go to Miss Samoa Golden Gate and check out their schedule for this week. PICP has posted. Miss Manufo, Liaiga has posted. Reno, go check out their pages and catch them this week.
Shout out to PICP for presenting this piece of the culture to the public. Like, it's out there on social media. You can find it. You can watch it. You can follow the journey. Like a lot of times in like the UFC or HBO, they have those leading up to those series leading up to it. It's kind of like that. You can go on there and see the events that they're doing,
exactly
what they're saying, what they're thinking before they get to next week.
Yes. So thank you, PICP family, for letting us enjoy this time with the young ladies. It's going to be a great pageant, and we are looking forward to seeing everyone there. Shai, I got you, girl. I got you. So that is it for us. We are here every Thursday at 6 p.m. Catch us next week. And also, we're going to be posting the flyer again. Please go check out the ladies that, for Miss Samoa Golden Gate. It's such an honor, the strength that they portray and everything that they're representing, their family, their church, the Bay Area. The culture. So
don't miss out.
Don't miss out. We're here every Thursday at 6 p.m. Come back to Faika with us.
Love you all.